So like I probably use the terms interchangeably. I think we all do. But for me, space is a physical construct. That space. Place is emotional. It's something that we feel, right? It's tied into that sense of place. You walk in someplace and you instantly feel, I'm okay here, I'm comfortable here, I belong here, I don't belong here. I remember my mother saying to me once upon a time, as Martin, she's the ultimate wise woman in my life. And she said, you're going to have to keep walking into places where you don't belong. And, repeatedly over the last year, I've heard from lots of people in this moment where we are talking about equity and diversity and inclusion, where people are walking into places where they don't belong, where they haven't been seen before. And we're supposed to feel comfortable in theory in all these places that we go into. But, there's a whole segment of society where we don't feel comfortable or accepted or seen or heard or recognized. And that's all around this issue of belongingness. Right. And so lots of companies are talking about diversity and equity, but the true next step is inclusion, where you are crafting this sense of belongingness, where you're creating moments and places where people feel as if they belong. And so as a Black woman in this world, does it mean that when I walk into a place and I see kente cloth, is that supposed to make me feel like I belong? Hell no, that's not it at all. But there are certainly we're in this absurd moment where people are trying to make culturally sensitive spaces. And so they're doing things like having, photos from James Van Der Zee and the Harlem Renaissance. They're putting up photos of Black folks, and they're putting, African sculpture up. That's not the answer at all, right? That's tacking on, that's accommodating in the worst possible way. And those are just accoutrements. When the issue is really, again, it comes back to people and creating that sense of place